Hey there, Morning Glory. The time is 6:22 this thankfully Thursday. I'm Anna Koyman. You're watching Fox News Rising. Cash for Clunkers is turning out to be a more popular program than anyone really expected. Car shoppers love it, but some car dealerships are uneasy about the program. If they don't get their money back on the clunkers, they'll take a huge loss. In this morning's Everything Auto, Erick Wicklund of Town & Country Toyota explains how that's putting buyers at risk. Good morning to you, Erick.
Good morning.
First of all, I'm good, thank you. First of all, you would think that this would affect the dealers if the federal government doesn't give any of the money, because they could really have some cash flow problems. Y'all haven't seen a penny yet.
No. However, as Cash for Clunkers is widely publicized, and it's been a success for the consumer. The consumer can come in, get a car, and save thousands of dollars based on the value of their clunker. What happens, though, is for your dealers, you have to register online. There's certain specification that the government requires. You need 1 year full registration, 1 year full insurance. If you don't have those two things, the dealer's on the hook for whatever the consumer does. Some consumers have reported to the Better Business Bureau that some dealers are making them sign a release that if they don't get the money from the government, that they'll go back to the consumer.
Well, a lot of dealers have decided that they're going to stop doing the program, period, because they're starting to wonder if things are really going to come to fruition.
Right. I know more dealers who quit doing the program than ones that have got money from the program.
Wow. Just to play devil's advocate here, the extra $2 billion that the program's likely to get, that'll total $3 billion for it now. What if we had just kept those billions of dollars, all those taxpayer dollars, and let people just spend their own money on these cars? Because, I mean, we obviously need to worry about the environment. We're getting gas guzzlers off the road. But why are we paying for people to buy brand new cars?
Well, that's a very good question. I think if you add in the $2 billion that's supposed to happen today, you got $3 billion. Most of the people that are doing this are going out buying cars. They're turning money. They're financing it. They're making the inventories drop, which makes the people at the factories be able to make more cars. If you look at that $3 billion compared to the $100 billion that Chrysler and General Motors got, this $3 billion is doing 10 times as much to the good than that $100 billion. And the $100 billion, you and I both could have got a check for $80,000, and everybody in the studio.
Man, that would have been nice, huh?
As opposed to bailing out General Motors and Chrysler. If we all had a check for 80 grand, or you could say, we'll give it to GM and Chrysler, I think you would have been better off, and people might have been able to pay for their own health care with $80,000.
Well, all to say, Cash for Clunkers, though, it really has been a success for getting people to come out and start buying cars and really jumpstart the economy. There's been talk that another part of the stimulus plan may be for housing, doing something similar. We've seen the marketing come even for furniture companies and things like that. Bring in your couch and get $250 off.
Well, as long as the money is turning, and the government is getting tax revenue on these 250,000 cars too, state and local governments. And right now, I'm sure you hear on the news, because you're a Honda driver in the news, that these it's tough times even in the government.
All right, Erick Wicklund, thank you so much for your time. I had to get in there, huh? Well, Honda driver. I was just promoting Honda, apparently.
No, there's all makes and models out there. Very nice.
Thanks a lot.